Let's start our today's topic, which is gender in international relations. Let's start. First of all, we have some key points which we will discuss in our today's lecture. First one, introduction, sex and gender in international perspective. Journal, gender relations, gendering global politics, gendering global security, gendering the global economy, and of course, conclusion. Let's start. First of all, what is gender? Gender refers to the social, cultural, and psychological traits and behaviors that a society considers appropriate for men and women. It is distinct from sex, which is biologically determined. Understanding gender is crucial for analyzing various aspects of society, including international relations. What's the difference between sex and gender? In international perspective, in international context, the distinction between sex and gender becomes significant. Sex refers to the biological differences between males and females, such as reproductive organs and chromosomes. Gender, on the other hand, involves the roles, behaviors, and identities that societies attribute to individuals based on their sex. This distinction helps in understanding how different cultures and societies construct and perceive gender roles. Global gender relations. Global gender relations examine how gender roles and inequalities are constructed and maintained across different societies and cultures. These relations are influenced by various factors, including economic systems, political structures, and cultural norms. Gender relations impact everything from family dynamics to labor market and political participation. Gendering global politics. Gendering global politics involve analyzing how gender influence political process and institutions. This perspective highlights the underrepresentation of women in political leadership and decision-making roles. It also examines how policies and political actions affect men and women differently, often enforcing existing gender inequalities. Gendering global security. Gendering global security looks at how security issues such as conflict, violence, and other factors affect men and women differently. Feminist scholars argue that traditional security studies often overlook the experiences of women and the ways in which gender shapes security dynamics. For example, women are disproportionately affected by sexual violence in conflict zones. Gendering the global economy. Gendering the global economy involves examining how economic policies and practices impact men and women differently. This includes analyzing gender disparities in employment, wages, and access to resources. Feminist economists argue that traditional economic theories often ignore the unpaid labor performed by women, such as caregiving and household work. And our last we have conclusion. Understanding gender in international relation context is essential for addressing global inequalities and promoting gender justice. By examining how gender shapes various aspects of society, from politics to society security, from politics to security to the economy, we can develop more inclusive and equitable policies and practices. Gender analyzing provides valuable insights into the power dynamics that influence global relations and helps to create a more just and equitable world. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.